Good evening. Valentina, hello. How are you? Charmaine, good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. Valentina, I'm doing well. Thank you. LH in the house. Good to see you. Good evening. I'm doing well. Thank you. Vanessa, hello. Always great to see you. Hope you had a great day. Rachel, hello again. Great to see you. Candy, hello. How's it going? How's it going? How's the new cat? Charmaine, I'm doing good. Good. Had a busy week. That's good. Busy's good. Busy's good. Sometimes. Good busy's good. But I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Camilo, hello. Hope you're doing great too. Kevin, good evening. Luna, good evening. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully this will be able to help a little bit. Jerry, I'm actually early. Thanks for being here, Jerry. I appreciate you. Diana, good evening. Aileen, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I feel like I don't even have a cat in here. She's still hiding. Oh, she'll get used to you, I'm sure. She'll get used to you. Cats, good evening. So good to see you all. Dana, hello. Great to see you. This week I have to make a major decision. Well, I'm sure you're going to make the right decision. Something to give you some comfort, a good thought, is that there are no wrong decisions. So when the time comes, you'll know what to do. You know what decision to make, and you'll be good either way. But don't spend time worrying about it. Just keep doing your best in this moment and you'll figure it out. Hello, Joanne. Great to see you. Josh, hello. Good evening. Alexandra, hello. Brenda, good evening. Hope you all are doing great. Hope you all had a beautiful day today. Should I forgive or not forgive someone? You know, it's okay for a person to worry. But I still hate this person for blaming someone who didn't do anything wrong. I think that the choice, I think it's always good to forgive compared to, was that me? Oh, it's my iPad dinging. I got an iPad, guys. It's very exciting. But Luna, I would say always choose to forgive, you know, not to say that what they did was okay. How do I turn the ringer off? You know, just to let go of that anger, because that anger is affecting you, not them, not the person you're mad at. So forgive them in your heart. You don't have to let them back into your life. You don't have to say that what they did was okay, but let go of that anger and you'll feel much better. Mari, hello. Momina, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you don't have to forget, but you can forgive. Candy, it's all good. How are you this wise and calm? I appreciate that, but I just take time to look. And that's what I'm trying to share with you all is the ability to take time and just look. All the answers are here within us, but we often look outside of ourselves for everything when everything we need is in here. So that's why mindfulness meditation is so powerful. It gives you all the answers you ever need. Thank you, Josh. I just turned it off. Luna, absolutely. Did you have to go through a lot of pain in life to learn all this? No, you don't have to go through a lot of pain in life. But that's how most people. That's how most people learn. Is life needs to slap them in the face. I've been slapped a few times in the face by life. Don't get me wrong. I think we all have. But the more you're aware and the more you pay attention, the less you have to suffer in order to learn the lessons you can learn without the pain. Brenda, you made it. I'm so glad you made it. Saquon, nothing much, man. We're just talking, just hanging out. It's good to see you. I'm 23 years old. Erica, hello. It's okay to hold your pain. Yeah, for sure. It's good to feel it and to appreciate it and to accept it, but then you can let it go. You don't need to hold on to it for any longer than you need to. Everything is a lesson. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be right back, guys. One moment. Well, it's good to see you all. I'm glad you all are here. Happy to be here with you. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. There's plenty of wise people out there. Lots of people just don't choose to share, you know, stuff they know, stuff they've learned. I like to share because I feel like it can make people's lives better. But lots of people who know lots of things, but they just rather not share, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Women can be absolutely. I know probably more wise women than I do wise men. At least when it comes to the spiritual aspects of life, they're much more in tune to what I talk about. The feminine energy is just much more connected, much less involved in the external. Russell, good evening. It's great to see you all. We'll get ready to go ahead and get started with tonight's meditation. So, as always, let's sit somewhere nice and comfortable. Thank you all for being here on time. Makes it easy. I appreciate that. I could recommend some good books after the meditation for sure. We'll go ahead and get started. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, relax into it. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax even more. Take one more deep breath in all the way. And this time, as you exhale, relax completely into this one. And just breathe naturally. Breathe as you normally would. And just bring your awareness to your breath. Don't complicate it. Don't try to control it. Just breathe and be aware of your breath. Be aware of each inhale. Be aware of each exhale. And feel your breath flowing in and out of your body. That's it. It's very simple. But just stay with your breath. If your mind wanders off, that's fine. Just notice it and come back to your breath. As you're aware of your breath, you're coming back to now. You're coming back to this moment. So many times our body is here, but our mind is somewhere else. We're worrying about something that happened yesterday. We're worrying about something that might happen tomorrow. Stop. Realize that none of those things are real. They're created by the mind. And all they do is take away from life. All they do is distract you from this moment, making you miss the only life you truly have. So as you're aware of your breath, feel that in this moment, there's nothing to be sad about. There's nothing to be anxious about. All of that is created by the mind. As you stay with your breath, notice how all there is to be felt is peace. That's it. It's the only possibility. As you continue to breathe, I want you to bring your awareness to the empty space in between your inhale and your exhale. Find that empty space between your breaths and bring all of your awareness to it. Notice the stillness. Notice the peace. In this space, there's no room for any thoughts. There's no room for anything besides pure being, pure presence. As you continue to breathe with your awareness on this space, I want you just to feel and experience the peace of this moment, really taking it in. Now, I want you to bring your awareness to gratitude. You don't have to think of anything specific today, but I want you to think of how much of a miracle it is that you're here, that you woke up today. And over 150,000 people who went to bed last night with plans for today. But they didn't wake up. You're here right now. That's something to be so grateful for, to be able to experience another day, to be able to live another moment. It's easy to take for granted since we've been around for so long, since we've been waking up so many days in a row. We've gotten used to it. But it's such a beautiful thing. It's such a miracle that we're here. So right now, I just want you to take a moment to be grateful to be alive. And I want you to sit with that gratitude, feeling it as deeply as you can. Now, I want you to imagine that we're all sitting together, keeping your eyes closed. Just feel the energy of everyone here, all 30 of us. Imagine that we're all sitting at the beach. It's a warm day, sun's going down, and we're just sitting together. There's nothing to worry about. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. We're just relaxing. We're just being here right now, sharing our love, sharing our presence with each other. I want you to feel that. It's here. It's here right now. We may not be physically together, but we are all sitting here present together. So I want you to feel that love. And I want you to remember that you're never alone. No matter what you're going through, no matter what's going on, you're never alone. Keeping your eyes closed, I just want you to be still for a moment and appreciate this peace inside of you. I want you to appreciate the peace of this moment, the beauty of this moment, the perfection of this moment. There's a Zen saying that says, when you step outside your mind, you can relax and just witness the show. So as we end this meditation, I want you to practice this, coming back to this moment and just witnessing the show, witnessing what you're doing, what other people are doing, just being pure awareness. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Slowly open your eyes and smile. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My wish and my blessing for every single one of you is that you are able to find some peace and that you're able to take this peace with you, take this presence with you as you continue with your night or with your day. And I appreciate you all being here. And Kevin, I think you know the answer. I mean, not Kevin, Josh, I think you know the answer to both those questions. I think you just need to communicate with each other privately. I think you just need some honest, open communication. Barbara, I'm so glad you made it. Thank you. Diana, much love. Hey, Liam, you're so welcome. You have a wonderful weekend. Before you guys leave, let me just remind you, tomorrow's meditation's in the morning, okay? So don't be coming at 6 o'clock tomorrow, 6 p.m. Come 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's when I'll be on here. Anyone supporting me on Patreon, our weekly meditation is tomorrow at 8 p.m. right afterwards. So tomorrow meditation in the morning, just to remind you guys. Hope to see you all there. Charmaine, you're so welcome. You too. Terry, of course. Alexandra, of course. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Kevin, absolutely. You're just such a wonderful person for sharing your gifts. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Dana, you're so welcome. Russell, of course. I hope you have a great night too. Josh and I got into a fight. Yeah, I can tell. But you guys will figure it out. Fights happen. It's a normal thing. What time is it? So tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. If you go to Google and convert Pacific time to where you are, I'm not sure what the time difference is. I don't think it's much, probably a few hours. Joanne, see you tomorrow morning. Looking forward to it. Brenda, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. Always. Diego, of course. Barbara, see you tomorrow. Of course. Vanessa, namaste. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I looked today on clouds and reminded last meditation with you. Good. I love the peaceful, calm energy. It always helps me feel good. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. Guys, yeah, I'm definitely not. It's definitely something that you need to talk about. I pretty powerless here, so I would say if he wants to talk to you about it, Luna, then you should allow him to talk about it, and you guys just figure it out together. Jerry, you're so welcome. I'm so glad to hear that. Um, book recommendations. Camilo asked for book recommendations or what I'm reading now. I'm reading this book right now. It's called Peace is Every Step. I'm reading a few books actually right now, but this is a very simple, very easy read. It's like 30 years old, I think, but it's by Thich Nhat Hanh, really well-known Vietnamese Buddhist teacher. And he just goes over little practices of mindfulness. It's a beautiful book. You read a chapter, it gives you just kind of, it's refreshing. You know, it's one of those books that you pick up when you have 2 or 3 minutes and you read a chapter and you just become refreshed and get some perspective. Alexandra, absolutely. I hope you will find peace after the ordeal. Time will heal. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, the thing is, Josh, I can't really do anything. That's something that you guys have to figure out together. So I know you guys will. Please tell us how you started your spiritual journey, like how you got into it. Just curiosity, awareness, wanting to find answers, wanting to find peace. Meditation was a huge part of it, probably the biggest part of it. Read some really good books that pointed me in the right direction, and I just kept going. Oh, Mitra, you're so welcome. I love you too. I'm reading Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. I heard that's a wonderful book. Yeah, of course. I came in late and I assume you went through something bad when you guys were talking. Sorry for assuming. Oh, it's all good. No, I appreciate you. I appreciate the kind words, but no, I'm not really going through anything. The only thing I'm dealing with is I'm trying to sell my van and I keep having issues with it, but that's such a small thing. Having a couple little issues here and there, but perspective, right? Perspective. I'm here. The people I love are here. Who cares about the little stuff? Josh, I know how you feel. I've been in the same position as you, but when when she's ready to talk and you guys talk, you're gonna figure it out. You just have to give it time, you have to give it patience, and you have to have faith. Saquon, thank you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Are you into yoga? I am. I am. I love yoga. Yoga is such a complicated science that you could spend all your life and not master. But yoga has been huge. Yoga has been huge. It's very, very misunderstood. It's a science. It's been known as like an exercise now, but yoga is a science to attain enlightenment, which is it's a beautiful science, and I am trying to learn more about it. I am more drawn to um to Zen Buddhism at the moment. So I still practice a little bit of yoga. Zen is very similar. It's more of an art form. It's harder to grasp. That's why yoga is good because it's a science that is step by step by step by step. Zen is more abstract. Zen is more out there and you kind of have to go a little bit deeper. Neither are better than the other. Some just resonate better with other people. Rachel, have a great night. I give you a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Charmaine, sounds good. I'll see you next week. You have a beautiful weekend. I recently fell in love with it. It makes me feel so grounded. Yeah, yoga is amazing. Yoga is really amazing. What sort of yoga do I practice? I practice very basic asanas, about 5 or 6 basic asanas, and I have a yoga. It's technically a tantric practice um, called Shambhavi Mahamudra. It's taught by Sadhguru, the yogi. If you take his inner engineering course, and he initiates you into the practice. So I do that practice. That's my yogic tantric practice, and the rest of it is mostly just contemplation, meditation. Vanessa, much love. I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait. Maybe back to yoga. Yoga's great. Any type of act that gets you out of your mind is great. Drawing, yoga, meditation, hiking, real, pure, genuine conversation, nature walks, sports, all that. It's all great stuff. I hope you all have a beautiful night. You should also incorporate yoga with your meditation sessions, potentially in the future. Potentially in the future. Yeah, for me, it's like not an expert on yoga, but we'll see. Tai Chi, I've heard great things as well. There's so many great things out there. Saquon, have a great night. Much love. On a live, we also do yoga and finish off with meditation. Yeah, for sure. We could potentially do something like that. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all being here. I'm grateful for every single one of you. It's always so good to see you all and be in this space. Camilo sounds good. I mean, I will do. Yeah, I will do. Bobo, what's going on? Thank you guys. Hopefully I see you all tomorrow morning. Much love, always.